Boom, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Anime Club After Dark stream. This time we're doing the next session of our D&D campaign, Children of the Moon. Now, it's been, over a month now since the last time we did a session of this, I think?
Yes, something like that.
Yes,
Um, so,
some amount of time.
there's no one new here, and as far as is there any new characters here?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Only
well,
NPCs you haven't met yet.
Yeah. Besides the NPCs that you've created in the meantime, yes. It's myself. We have Ozzy, Vegas. Show is here from the Discord server, and we have our illustrious DM Soon. So I don't know how you want to handle this soon, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you. And if you want to do maybe a quick recap of what happened last time, and then kind of give us a little bit of a heads up as to where we're headed.
So, the last chapter, or left off, the party, Children of the Moon, were sent consistently in and out of the Thin Wood to deal with the rising number of problems, as some mysterious force was drastically changing the ecosystem at a rapid rate. It took the guild a couple months to figure it out, and eventually, the guild sent the party over to Izaban, a city believed to be the epicenter of the rapid change. After some investigation, the party eventually ran into the goddess Erina. After fighting her eagle partner, and
Which was hell.
after some extensive back and forth, she eventually agreed to leave the villagers alone, and Alex almost got the party killed. But regardless, as your reward, and partially due to shows trying to flirt for extra money, the guild master is now sending you guys as far away from trees as possible.
Wow.
Straight to the deserts of Zircon.
Wow.
I think I would have preferred the trees.
You speak for
Yeah,
the trees.
everyone would have preferred the trees. I am the Clorox. I speak for the bleach.
Oh my. Oh my god.
So the guild master has given you guys a sheet of a few different tasks the guild needs you guys to take care of. Do you go ahead and go over the sheet throughout, on your long travel to the desert. Now, the specific goals that the guild has given you are: one, there have been reports of monster activity in some temple ruins south of Kasadkare, the capital of Zircon, and the guild suspects there is more to it than a traveling herd of beasts. Your job is to investigate these ruins and, if necessary, take care of any threat in the area. 2. Ashford, a town west of Kasadkare, has been caught in a series of on and off sandstorms for months. After long investigation, the guild suspects some sort of magical interference in the area and wants you to deal with it if possible. And 3, the village of Shardfall, a mining town in the southeastern region of Zircon, has had its operations halted by some fire elementals that have taken over the lower mines. They've offered the guild a substantial reward if you can get it operating again, so hop to it.
I like the idea of fighting nature.
So these are your specific tasks that the guild wants you to do. Of course, anything you get up to while you're there is up to you, as long as you get the job done. So, the party makes their long trek to the first of all, the southern reaches of Gypsum, of course, and eventually into the desert of Zircon and into the capital, Casa de Cade. And this is where we begin our campaign.
A new map. Oh shit! This is like something out of Fallout.
Ooh, damn!
This is like some
great.
Fallout 1 shit right here.
So
I'm about to play Roller Coaster Tycoon.
you guys make the long trip through the desert. It takes weeks, feeling obviously very shitty. None of you are used to desert climates compared to the nice moderate climates of Gypsum.
There's sand in my asshole.
Alabaster, sorry. Eventually, after weeks of traveling, one of you, likely the rogue with good eyesight or the ranger, notices a sort of glint off in the distance. As you get closer, this glint seems to just to grow and grow into this beautiful ornate stone wall. In front of you lies the gates that lead to the entrance of Casa de Cade, the biggest, the biggest city in all of Zircon, which isn't saying much for a desert, but also the home of the goddess Carius, the god Carius, the ruler of Zircon.
Oh yes,
guards
someone
seem
else
to-
I can insult and get us all killed.
The guards seem to pass you no mind, kind of glancing over your weapons, none of the sort. Let you in without a hassle. So, before throwing you to the wolves, as a point of reference, you guys had your guild list to go over at any times. However, the guild doesn't really know the specifics of how to get to any of these places or even where the ruins that you're supposed to be investigating are. They just know it's south. So, finding that out is part of your guys' job now as 7th level adventurers. Is to actually figure out your own path.
Okay.
So, the field is yours.
Well, I think the first thing we should do is maybe investigate where all of these places we're supposed to be investigating are. That way we can know ahead of time how far away they are.
Okay.
So
how are you going to go about figuring that out?
I think like maybe a local tavern or inn would be a good place to start, maybe?
Sounds about right. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's either that or probably a library, but I don't think.
Yeah,
library.
I think anywhere where people hang out or there's books, yeah, that would work.
Okay, so what specifically? How are you going to find it? You guys don't know the area. How are you
gonna? Is there
You
any
can't
place
afford
that?
local?
Well, obviously we're at like the city gate, right?
Yes.
Is there any indication of where like a market would be?
All right, give me a survival check.
Oh, okay. I got this. Survival.
Yeah, you're trying to find your way.
Got this. Ah, lovely.
You wander around for quite a while. It's not terribly hard to find it. You do kind of get lost in the busy streets of a desert city. You know, buildings are typically packed close together to provide more shade to help protect from the sun. So it's a little easy to get lost. Eventually, you do find what seems to be a smaller marketplace. Maybe not a big marketplace, but more like general food and stuff like that. That some of the civilians might need. Who's going with him?
Who wants to be the guinea pig?
You know what? I'll go with Alex.
Oh, you're brave.
Right. So Alex and Jolie kind of stumble into a small marketplace.
All right.
Scott and Mora, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna find the library.
Yeah.
All right. How are you gonna go about? Are you gonna just wander, ask around? What's up?
I want to ask it though. Probably ask like a local or whatnot.
All right. Go ahead and give me a charisma check then.
Okay. Where are you?
Oh, we got this.
Action. Wait.
You click the number where it says charisma. Is that plus sign? Or the plus or minus?
Yeah, and try. Sorry, it's taking me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it doing the rolling thing?
No, I'm just like trying to figure stuff out.
It'll be right under your character's name. It's the specific stats. You click where it says +4. You click on specifically the modifier, not the total.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
16.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
You ask around. The locals seem to be very accepting of armed strangers walking throughout town. Yeah, they don't seem to care about it. I mean, to be fair, when you have a god living at the epicenter of the town,
they must be Floridians.
You kind of don't fear much. You kind of don't fear much when your literal god is just kind of hanging out in town. They point you in a couple different directions. There are three main libraries in the city. There's one in the Temple of Carius. That's where he lives. It's sort of the biggest gathering of knowledge and goods, celebrating the god. Though there's also a temple both to Meru, the god of the sun, and Napion, the goddess of the earth, who are Carius' parents, and they also have libraries of their own that might have different information about the surrounding lands than Carius would. Those are the three main libraries of Casa de Cod. So, which one would you rather go to?
Why don't we go to Carius? I think that's the biggest one.
All right.
Yep.
So the two of you are pointing down just through the center of town. As you pass by, you see a bunch of different market shops, just general businesses, a bunch of general, these are a little more hustle and bustle of the city. This is the main street of the town, obviously, where everyone travels. As you go, you stumble upon this large, beautiful water fountain just in front of the Temple of Carius. It's a show. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh shit!
Bam, bitch!
Wow.
I want to come out of my
Upon arriving near the water, you instantly feel this surge of magic coming from the fountains. It strikes that this water isn't natural, and makes sense that they would need some water supply in the desert, but this much? Come on now. After a quick examination, you sense the water itself doesn't do anything magical, but more so the water comes from somewhere magical. You get the hint that the water wasn't just found here in the desert. More so is being created or brought here for the locals.
Okay.
And so in front of the fountain lies the giant temple of Carius, in front of which stand two guards. The
Hey,
guards.
boys.
What business do you have with the god Carius?
What business do you want me to have?
Jesus Christ.
The guard.
He doesn't know how to respond to that.
The guard kind of looks you up and down, sees your somewhat burning skin. Not used to desert sun. Foreigners here on pilgrimage or a business or some form of business.
Business. We're trying to figure out the way of the land. Like we just want to know directions and what's part of the country and whatnot.
I assume you're searching for the Library of Carius.
Yes.
Well, I suppose we can try to get you a slot. It's a favorite library, you understand. Wait right here. I'll go see if the library has someone to help you out. He says it kind of, it's kind of insulting, not really fond of foreigners himself, but more than happy to help your acquaintance. So one of the guards goes ahead and he kind of says something to the guard next to him in a language you don't understand, and then sort of walks into the temple and leaving you to wait there. Back to Mannix and Jolie.
That's me.
You guys stumble into a very small market. It doesn't seem to have anything fancy, but just where a sort of general goods market would be. Simple traders, you might be able to get some information.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
So, I think definitely we'd like to know where both a tavern and an inn, which they're probably the same thing, one and the same. So knowing where one of those is in this town would be good, and also maybe just casually ask if anyone here in this little market area knows roundabouts where we're supposed to be headed for the 3 quests that we've been given.
Okay, go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Both of us, or just one of us?
Are you both looking, or just Alex?
Yeah, you'd kind of say we've probably split up, like keeping in close proximity to each other, but asking individual vendors.
Yeah, I would
So,
say
if
maybe
you guys,
each of us roll one.
if you guys split it up, then yes, each of you roll individually.
All right. You said persuade? No, charisma.
charisma.
Just go to charisma, yeah.
Charisma check.
That's Ozzy. That's intimidation.
Oh, wrong one.
That's also a terrible roll on my
Tell me where I
behalf.
want to go. Where are we? Charisma? No. Saving.
I really am a foreigner here. I can't talk to these people.
Ozzy, charisma. You just click the actual ship, the charisma modifier, and it rolls for you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the core style.
Alrighty. Up the top. Yep. Gotcha.
It's different when you're on PC, isn't it?
It is a little, yeah.
Oh,
the
bad.
double
Sorry.
sevens.
Oh, the double sevens.
So you two will kind of walk around trying to find a shop that seems relatively not packed. You know, being a general goods store, this is where a lot of people come, for their daily necessities. Alex, you do see one person who is has sort of a jewelry shop going on. Nothing fancy. They just finished selling a sort of necklace to a customer. Yeah, you walk up. It seems to be an older woman. Her skin tanned, hair green with streaks of black in it. Ah, hello, child.
Oh.
So what can I do for you today?
Oh. Wait, that's for me?
Yeah.
Oh. Well. Would you happen to know where the nearest tavern and or inn is?
I suppose I do. Though, my old age, it's a little hard to pinpoint directions.
Oh, I see how it is. How about I give you this gold piece?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit! I can't just hand the gold over. That should be enough.
It's persuasion, man. You're trying to persuade her.
Well, there you go. That'll work.
No.
She kind of gives a soft chuckle. She takes the gold. Of course, if you follow the main road down, there's a large water fountain. Take a right, and it'll lead you straight towards a simple tavern. Alternatively, if you want more sight, if you just go northwest of here, there are a few inns by the arena.
Oh.
Though, don't expect to get a nice night's rest there. Anything else I can help you with, child?
I forget the name of the places that we're supposed to be looking for. What's the name of the places we're supposed to be looking for the quest?
So, as a reference, you're looking for some temple ruins deep in the south of Kasakade. You're looking for Ashford, and you're looking for Shardfall.
Okay. I guess I'll have to roll another persuasion check, won't I?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
like that. I like that first roll. Then I really like it.
She kind of thinks for a second. Sorry, I don't know anything about those places. Not many folk are brave enough to ford the desert. You understand?
I do. Thank you for the information.
Anytime, dear. Have a good day.
Oh, you too.
Ozzy, you stumble upon a merchant, like a kind of a craftsman. She said you could kind of spend his time, working on repairs or building this or that. What you want?
I need information on any of these places, and so she Joey shows like the names of from the work that we've been tasked to do from the Adventurers Guild, saying me and my companions have work in these various places, and we just need to know where they are. So any help you could give would be greatly appreciated.
Give me a charisma check.
Charisma.
Oh, we're fucked.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we're not fucked.
Adventurers Guild. Oh, I see. I study you now. Sorry, lass. Haven't heard of any of them. You might find some more information, in the heart of town, where all the travelers are. Here in the Six, you only get locals.
Fair enough. Thank you very much.
Are you gonna buy anything? Or you're just gonna waste my time.
Oh shit.
What's he got?
Yeah, just general tools, some arrows, ammo. He might be able to repair stuff for you if you have it.
Sorry, old man. Nothing that I have any need of. But thank you anyway.
Whatever. Off you go.
Um,
Right. So,
So I'm thinking maybe follow the old lady's advice and um, go up to the center of town and throw a right from the fountain.
Oh, to go to the tavern.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's
Alright.
that's a good place to go to see if we can find information about where we're supposed to go.
Yeah, that was my thinking as well.
All right,
Okay.
well let's go to that
The,
tavern
uh,
she mentioned.
the two of you follow the directions, seeing the same fountain show and Murrow stumbled on earlier.
Mhm.
Unlike show, the two of you don't recognize anything special about the water, other than, man, this looks like clean water for a desert. Yeah. Eventually, you kind of follow directions. You see a somewhat larger building off the main road, and there's a little sign in a few different languages, only a couple of which you might recognize, just called Breath of the Air. It's a very very simple tavern.
Mhm.
Put you two there.
Oh, okay.
Scott and Morrow. Eventually, the individual guard you guys talk to comes back with what seems to be a sort of holy man dressed in nice, vibrant yet simple robes in the colors of red and gold.
Sorry, just quick interruption. Can it be assumed that we noticed Hole and Morrow up by the fountain, and we kind of just quickly let them know where we were going and pointed out the building?
I think give you a perception check because it's a large fountain,
All
and
right.
you guys took an instant right instead of going straight.
Perception. That'd be
Need a perception to see this rainbow-colored wig?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He's a race that doesn't like the sun. Come on, that show.
Is he?
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah,
It's a
he's half
vampire.
vampire. Remember?
There we
Racist
go.
against the sun.
Perception. Oh god, that was terrible.
Oh,
not this.
welcome to my
would say-
world.
The bright heat rays of the desert you're not used to, mixed with the reflection of the light off the pool, you just kind of got in and out as soon as you could. Not
Yeah,
you,
fair enough.
you're a vampire rogue, and you're not very fond of the light.
True. I suppose the glare would be giving her eyes trouble.
Mm-hmm. So again,
Continue
the
on.
guard comes back with a sort of monk. The man, he's wearing reds and golds. Looking at him, he's a gray tiefling, has yellow eyes, very short white hair. Hello, hello, children. I assume you're the ones who would like to see our library.
Yes, I love your wardrobe. Yeah. Got a great eye for color.
I appreciate it, but the colors aren't my choice. These are Lord Carius's colors.
Oh,
All of
what
his
a-
monks wear them.
What a splendid lord. We need information on Ashford, Shardfall, and the temple ruins.
Well, you certainly should be able to find information about any settlements here, though temple ruins are going to be a bit more specific. I'm
To the
afraid.
south.
Yes.
That are
Though
infested by monsters.
if you are looking for a specific temple, you're going to need to know what you're looking for.
Oh,
Though if the information exists anywhere, I assure you, our fine temple library should have it. Now,
Okay.
I will say that while the temple is open to visitors, it is still a holy place where our god resides. As such, you will have to be followed and escort at all times.
of course, of course.
We only spare one for the two of you, though if you happen to find a second one, you might be able to split up. Please try to stay with your escort at all times, or we will be forced to have you leave the premises.
You'll be forced to murder you in broad daylight.
You'll be left here and locked inside the temple.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll follow the rules.
You two follow the sort of the monk type into the temple, kind of to the side over here.
Oh shit.
He leads you kind of to an offshoot building, and where you see a couple other monks in different, same color robes, though not as lavish. You suspect this man might have a higher ranking. You see, he does point you to a man, sort of longer black hair, dark brown skin, and brown eyes. Gentlemen, this here is Theobon. He will be your escort for today.
Okay, Theobon.
Theobon, please treat our guests with the utmost respect. With
Hello.
that, he leaves. Theobon looks over to you. So, what can I help you find today?
Information on various settlements and any ancient ruins that you guys have information on.
So, just basic geography then. Yeah, we can definitely help. I can definitely help you find that. Come on, follow me. With that, he sort of leads you deeper into the library. So as you two are doing that, we're gonna go ahead and back to the other pair. You two walk into the Breath of Air. It's a very simple tavern. Seems more like the kind of it's not meant to be like attract visitors so much as it is just one of the local local taverns that people go to.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the building, of course, is stone to help protect from the heat. The very simple tables, simple bar. There's a few people in, but granted, it is the middle of the day, so most people here are just kind of trying to get like a nice, good drink and some food to eat while they're on their off time. What are you gonna do?
Oh, we're back to us.
Yeah.
I may or may not be watching the Argentina-Australia game. I'm sorry.
Not, bro.
Thanks for paying attention, Alex.
I got it on the TV screen behind me, so I was just watching. I'm sorry. It's World Cup.
So,
Forgive me.
What do we see? Do we see people like sitting at tables, drinking about
Yeah, you see
gambling
like
and whatnot?
three or four people just kind of talking or just enjoying their meals. You suspect it's about lunchtime in the area for some of these employees. Give me a general. Just give me an wisdom check. That's use knowledge. Just give me a basic wisdom check.
Both of us, or
Say
just
Alex?
Him. He's the one who's looking around.
him? Okay.
All right.
Wisdom. Here we go. Yoink.
Jeez, that was terrible.
I mean,
That
it was
was-
just Ozzy. It was just Ozzy, but thank you, Alex.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear a no when I asked if I needed to do one, so
I said just him.
Oh.
I said just him.
I didn't hear that part. I'm sorry.
Because you're watching soccer. Anyway.
I'm
It's
not
late,
listening
so
to it though.
So don't worry about that. Yeah, you just see a few people just kind of enjoying their time, kind of getting out of the desert heat. Blame them.
So I'll
There is
go
a-
to the bartender and ask him for information.
Bartender looks up at you. It's like, what kind of information you looking for?
I need directions for these temple ruins, and show her like the list of where we're supposed to go. My companions and I have no idea where these are, but so I'm just looking for directions on where to go. We have a vague idea that it's somewhere south of the city, but knowing exactly where would save us a lot of time.
He thinks for a second. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I think I actually have proficiency in that too. I think.
I
No,
sure
I
don't.
don't. No.
No, you don't. Yeah, well, you have.
Persuasion, yeah, I
You,
do.
yeah, you do.
I mean, I have +1, but.
Oh my
that's-
god.
He thinks for a second.
Nice. 12.
Ruins out in the middle of the desert where no one travels. I think I know a guy, but I mean, understand, this is a business. I gotta get something out of
Oh,
it.
he's got to get
Oh,
some
fi-
gold.
How's 5 gold sound?
Sure.
Alright,
Fish
go ahead and
around my
subtract.
pocket.
Yeah, go ahead and subtract 5 gold from your own thing.
Can do.
Thank you very much. Alright.
Okay.
We do, so this town does get a lot of travelers in the center markets. And we do have a festival coming up here in a few weeks. It's celebrating the birth of Cardius many millennium ago. There I can't speak for the knowledge he would give you. There is a traveling merchant in town, I've heard, who's experienced more than anyone else in this town. He'd probably be your best bet. He's a tiefling. Red skin, yellow eyes,
I
dark
think I
brown
know the
hair.
one you.
Oh,
I think I
oh,
know the one you're talking
oh,
about.
that
Yeah,
sounds
dark
very
brown hair, full
familiar.
of red.
Oh no.
You're looking for a large green tent. Don't know why he chose green. Nah, I didn't bother asking him.
Wait, is it on the map?
No, it's not on the map.
Ah, fuck.
Because that would have been a spoiler.
Fuck. Fuck.
Um,
That would have been too easy.
It would have been too easy. But, alright,
Jolie
so
just like
can Fancy what
shrugs
drink
in
while you're here, or
response
do you
to
just
that. Fair enough.
confirmation?
Yeah, so Jolie just just shrugs in response to his commentary about the
Mhm.
choice of color or whatnot. Well, might you be able to give me specific directions to him? I might
Just,
try our luck with him.
just toward the center mark. Head back to the fountain and then turn towards the gates.
Well,
There's a mark. There's a big mark in the area. You guys actually passed by the market on your way here.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Jolie's sort of just like in frustration, fucking backtracking.
Sorry, lass. I didn't build a town. I just live in it.
No,
Have a good day.
that's fair. All right. Ask talk to the tiefling.
All right, you two start making the trek back to the markets.
All right.
Very quickly, Sho and Moro, Theobon showed you guys the general area of the book of the geography books. This is where you guys should be able to find your information you're looking for. I'm now at liberty to help you find the books. I'll have to keep watching you. You're free to look as you are. Just do bear in mind that none of the books are allowed to leave the library, though you are allowed to borrow as much as you would like, take notes. We don't care about that. Just the books have to stay.
Okay.
So am I able? So can we find a map of the surrounding areas?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. I'd say because you're both looking, do it advantage. Because you're both looking.
That'll be a good roll.
Wait, do I have to roll 2?
No, so because you're both looking, Sho gets an advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yay.
There's one. Yeah, you find a general map of the area. It lists some major things as well as some landmarks, though a lot of smaller villages aren't listed on it, and you don't specifically see any mention of Ashford or Shardfall.
Ugh.
You
Well,
do, however, see the mention of one city towards the south,
Oh.
which is both in the direction of Shardfall and the ruins. Let me pull that up. You do see the mention of a town called Riders Watch, that seems to be a sort of trade hub in the center of Zircon. Looking at what information you can on that town, it's not really big on its own, though outside of a few select places, it is one of the only places that has a water source.
Oh,
Especially one that connects to the water plane. You find interesting enough.
Oh.
So,
What's the name of that place?
Riders Watch. You don't know it. Only Show and only
No,
Hole
I'm
more.
just looking for notes.
Yeah. So yeah, you do. Let's see. So it's typically used as sort of like a stop point on between travelers, no matter where they're going, to refill on food and water. You suspect that might be a good place to go to if you're trying to gather more information of the southern regions. Though you do know from what?
Oh, yeah, you keep going. Once
Oh,
you're
so
done,
you-
I'll ask.
Looks like you do know from your notes Ashford is west of Costa Caria, so going to Riders Watch wouldn't help you with that one.
Can I copy down the map on a parchment paper that I have on me?
Yeah, of course. Looks like you just can't take the map when you leave, but you can take your notes.
Okay.
Can I
Alright.
find any books about ancient ruins or any information about them?
That's a separate roll because you two were looking for maps. So go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. Investigation. Have no. Sleep, you a good one. 11.
You find a few books on ancient civilization, so it's gonna take you a little bit of time to look through those.
Okay.
So, while you two are looking at maps and books, the other group, I'll call you Group B is library, and Group A is market. Library has a B and market has an A.
Yep.
You
makes
two
sense.
kind of stumble into the markets. See, these stalls are a lot more lavish than the other ones you found. These have a lot more general goods, or not the general goods, like gems, fancier jewelry, lavish clothes, a few nice looking swords. You do see what seems to be some adventurers looking through them. After about 10-20 minutes of searching, you do come across this large green tent with hints of sort of a brass color shine to the tips.
Okay.
They do.
Yep. So I walk straight into the tent. You following with Alex, or is you
Yeah,
distracted by
I'll follow
children's
along.
soccer?
I'll follow along behind you.
All right.
All right. You walk in and hear this kind of little bell as you move the curtain aside. You hear like a sort of rumbling behind the desk. Just 1 minute, I'll be right with you. You kind of hear
Take your time, Vanyard.
Oh shit!
things kind of moving in and out. Yeah, as soon as you say it, he kind of looks up. I thought I recognized your scent. How are you? He,
well, enough.
he kind of looks over to Alex. He actually never did meet Jolie. That was the other one.
True.
It's like, I remember you were what's the name? Mannix.
Oh, wait,
That's
hold on.
right.
That's me.
Didn't he briefly pop up?
Yes, but you were still Rosalie at that
You
time.
were playing a different character.
True.
He looks
Okay.
and I see you brought a new friend with you.
I
Pleasure to
have.
meet you.
He's far more competent than the last one.
Well, to make acquaintance, my name is
Less of a bit
Vanid.
from what I've heard.
Yeah, my name is Vanid. I'm a traveling merchant and both associate with the guild and outside sources. So, if you come to my shop, I suspect you're looking for some magical items. What are you looking for? What can I help you find?
We're looking for some magical information.
You see like his shoulders kind of like shrug a bit, like well, I mean, I can do information for you.
Oh, don't sound too excited.
Don't worry, I won't.
Didn't he have an elf chick with him last time?
No. Oh yeah, back in the woods. That's right. You guys did meet him.
Yeah. So he
I like the way he said that was like, no, no, you saw nothing.
You saw nothing.
Yeah. No. So it's briefly met her. We were being chased by giants or trolls or some shit. I think.
Oh yeah, trolls. You guys, in the woods.
Yeah.
Where
We managed to just fuck off.
NPC list?
And he just shows up like,
Yeah. Because we were heading to the direction, like due to a break in the fight, and then Vanyard and I think it was Oriella that was with him.
Aurelia.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my notes of where the fucking NPCs are.
oh shit, he's
Yeah,
lost his notes.
I'm going through some of my notes and adding them in my notepad. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm pretty sure he's met Jolie. But I don't think he met her for too long. It was like a brief crossover, I'm pretty sure.
He would be forgiven for not remembering.
Hey, it's been like a fucking month.
There it is. Yeah, I found my notes. So it was Aurelia, the girl that only Alex met in Mystis.
Yes,
Yeah, he's not with her at the moment.
I've met her twice, and she was kind of a bitch both times.
So, you looking for information? Well, tell me what you're looking for, and I can decide a price after that. What do you say?
Oh, sure. All right. Well, I guess I'll just ask him about the. I can't remember.
And so we're meant to be going
Keep
to.
in mind, by the way, neither you nor Jolene knows that Team B found information on Riders Watch.
No,
Right.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask about the two towns and the temple. For the life of me, I cannot remember their names.
Yes. please run over them again
Ashford,
so I can add them to my list.
Ashford, Shardfall, and mysterious ruins deep to the south.
Yes.
So is it Ashford? Did you say?
Yeah, Ashford, Shardfall, and then the ruins. Well,
Shardfall.
I certainly know of a few places worth note,
Oh.
including some of my own. You probably not might be looking for.
Oh.
Let's say Ashford and Shardfall would be worth 10 gold each. The ruins 15.
So what is that total? Let's see.
That'll be 35 total.
35 gold. You got it.
Did you even try to bargain?
Nope. I got fuck it. I've got 2,500 plus gold. I can spare it.
I've got 2G of gold.
I have a platinum too, by the way.
Yeah. But he takes a little gold. All right. So first of all, Ashford lies roughly. It is west of here, of course. Let's see. Didn't realize I have to have so many fucking tabs open.
Welcome to life as a streamer.
Yeah, it's roughly a week out, 2 weeks out west of here. Just straight west. Don't worry about that. It's not gonna be hard to find. Trust me.
Okay.
You will. Well, I guess it wouldn't be hard for someone of.
So west,
the area. Just
did
directly
you say
west
of Zircon?
No, what Zircon is the country. It's in Zircon.
Oh, what's the main city then?
The one we're currently in.
Yes.
Yeah. Casa de Cade is what you're looking for. Is the name of the city. Yeah, it's about a week, 2 weeks out. It shouldn't take you too hard. It shouldn't be too hard to find it. Just do keep in mind that traveling through the desert is not easy as it is. Though, so you might need to hire a guide, or if you can find a good map leading to the area, if you have a good, say a ranger, for example, he says kind of nudging to you, Alex. You might be able to find it, though personally I wouldn't ford the desert without someone of experience. That's just me.
You mistake me for a ranger of competence. Thank you, though.
You don't instill the best of confidence in me, friend. Now, Shardfall is a bit easier to find. Not really. It's harder. Traveling desert just sucks. Really. I don't know why you were here.
Neither do we, but
you know what? Listen, fucking the winds of fortune blow unfavorably sometimes.
I hear that. Now, to find Shardfall, I would recommend first heading south to the village of Rider's Watch. It's a good trading hub that you can refill your water and some basic supplies, and maybe find clothes more suitable to the desert. It's let's see. I didn't
kind of see him
it's about a week-long travel.
Well.
Yeah, week. You're trying to what?
As we see him like rifling through his notes as well.
No, he's just trying to remember. He knows a lot of information.
Show how dare.
I do have the. I
dare.
actually have the notes in front of me.
How dare you show? It suggests trading me in for a better ranger.
Yeah, it's about a week's long travel to Rider's Watch. There's a few monsters throughout the desert, but I mean, you're adventurers. What's a few monsters to you, right?
Yeah.
After you rest up there, you maybe take a day or two to rest. It's about 3 weeks southeast of Rider's Watch to Shardfall.
So you're looking at like a nearly month-long journey.
Yes, that's right. You might be able to make it quicker if you, like I said, if you had someone who knows the land. Because it's a month-long journey through the sand, so it's gonna slow you down quite a bit. If you could secure a cart, maybe some camels, that could also help you shorten the timeline. But do bear in mind, this 3 weeks journey is a lot rougher. You're not just going to the desert; it's filled with a lot more dangerous creatures. The farther away you get from Casa de Cade, the worse the desert gets, really. Then you have, as opposed to the ruins you're looking for, there are a few ruins in the area. I suspect, so if you're the one you might be looking for, given what I know about the guild at least, is past Alatoria in the large south area of the desert. Alex, go ahead and give me a.
Yes.
I guess both of you give me a
Yes.
wisdom check.
Wisdom. Okay.
Just a wisdom check.
I was wondering when that was going to
Oh.
come out.
Oh, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do wisdom or intelligence.
Mm.
Ozzy, you don't know the area. You, Alex, given what you know about Vanid, you don't like the way he said far south.
He said it like far south.
He,
Sounds about right.
he said far.
Far. It is way, way, way.
So, I suspect these ruins are the ones you're looking for. The problem is, first you gotta go to Rider's Watch. Week-long journey. Simple. After that, it is a month-long journey south into Alatoria. They sort of serve as a final stop before the White Barrens. It's a vast expanse where pretty much no life exists besides monsters and ruins. If you're willing to face the danger, it's a great place to try to get money if you have some time to kill. But after that, you then have roughly 2 weeks southwest into the rough desert. So just getting there will take you almost 2 months.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not an easy trek.
Jolie is not liking the sound of this. Like, kind of shows in her, and kind of in her eyes or like a furrowed brow. She's like, "Fuck me."
I mean, to be fair, we're gonna have to do all three of these anyway. So.
Give me
Yeah.
a charisma check, Alex. Since
charisma
Jolie's
check.
currently having a fit.
All
Yeah,
right.
a charisma check.
Charisma. Here we go.
Like, she's not having a fit. She's just like, "God damn it," or "God's damn it."
Damn.
You see him kind of thinking something over for a second. You know, if you're going there anyway, I do know of these extra ruins, aside from ones you're going to, that might have more than enough gold to for a couple of adventurers to live a life of luxury for a few years.
Oh
If
shit.
you're willing to pay the cost, of course.
And what, pray tell, would that be?
See, I really want to tell you guys what these ruins are, but like, I've been having this bad headache. That's something hard to remember things. There's this
okay,
apothecary.
well,
There's this apothecary in town who sells this special medicine for 200 gold.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
so 200 gold to help alleviate your headache.
Yes, it just hurts so bad.
Jolie like tosses like
Right.
a pouch of gold on the table. Should be 200 in there.
You see him open the bag and start to count it. Was it actually 200?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and subtract that from your gold cost.
Yep. I
He
have done
kind of he quickly does a quick count of it. It's like, all right. Sorry, I'll try to get through my headache here. There's these ruins deep in the White Barrens. That
White-
since you're going there anyway.
Wait, did you say White Barons?
Yes, that's the desert past past that city, and that takes a month long to get there past Alatoria.
Yep.
So I was traveling in that area myself a couple of months ago, and in these ruins, I found this deep cave that led to this large city filled with treasures and golds. I was gonna, loot it for business, but a large beast was guarding the area.
Oh, large.
So,
A beast.
since you guys are going to the White Barrens anyway, if you would escort me to the city and take care of the beast, I could make it well worth your while. Aside, from the gold you're getting. Of course, if you do take me up on this, we would have to be after the King's Age festival. I'm here to make money after all. I can't be out for that. So,
Well,
what do you say?
when is this festival?
It's in roughly 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Hmm.
give or take a few days.
Hmm. How long did you say Ashford was? from
Ashford,
this?
Ashford is a little under a week away.
Hmm. Uh, so a week.
The festival is a week long. To be fair,
So roughly, we'd have to kind of
so
wait
you would
for
get
about
there.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
before
basically, go to
heading.
Ashford and then come back and then wait a week and then fuck off with him.
Yeah, you could do that.
I think okay. We'll consider it. We'll come back once we've made a decision. At least let you know. Since we know you're in town, we might stop by and stock up on equipment once
Well,
we've
all
made.
right. Well, just on the air of generosity,
Oh.
I won't say what the beast is, just because don't want you guys getting a cold shoulder. But I will let you borrow an item, borrow an item
Borrow.
that
Emphasis
can
on
help you kill it.
borrow.
That can help you kill it. If we complete the tasks, you can keep the weapon. If you run off with the weapon,
I kill you.
have someone hunt you. I'll have someone hunt you down.
I'll kill you, bitch.
Or just, hold on. You can hold on for now. What do you say?
Yeah. All right.
So he pulls out. He kind of reaches under his thing and pulls out 3 different weapons. You won't get to borrow one, of course, though. It's up to you which one. He and in one on one end of the desk, he holds out a rapier, very beautiful, ornate, kind of silver handle or silver guard, gold lined handle, sort of a shimmering blade.
Oh, my
Don't worry
sword.
about that. Yeah, sort of a shimmering blade. Next to it, he pulls out this large great sword. Just same thing, silver guard, gold line handle, shimmering blade. This is just a great sword from rapier. Then he pulls out 3 arrows, similar design, just arrows. You can only take one, either one of the swords or the 3 arrows. Your choice, of course. I'm not sure which your party would appreciate more.
Interesting.
Do we have to decide right this second, or can we wait until our party is all together?
Right now.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you too.
I might go with a rapier.
I mean, you do know how to use a rapier.
Yep, I've got proficiency with them. Same with the longsword, but yeah, I think rapier would probably be more Jolly's style.
Yeah, it is a finesse weapon, so you will be able to use it with your dex.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pick up the weapon. Has a sort of a blue glow to it, to the blade. All right. The one rapier. You on loan for one Children of the Moon.
Cool.
I'll see you back here in roughly 3 weeks.
Oh shit! All right.
Now, if you are making your way to Ashford, by the way, there are a few travelers in town near the arena. See, part of the festivities for the King's Age is a tournament in Carius' honor. So travelers from across the lands can come here to test their mettle. You might be able to
Makes
find one
sense.
in the nearby inn, as people are coming in and out to try to
Make money.
Yeah, of course. If you're heading that way, by the way, this one's on the house. I have heard that the owner of the Coliseum is looking for a few people to take on a job. He won't give much more information than that until someone actually comes along to take the job, of course.
Well,
Secrecy is amongst the nobility. You know how it is.
This seems
Yeah.
familiar.
Maybe. I can say. But if you're looking for a job, just go over there, give him this flyer, or give the guards this flyer, I should say, and they'll take it. They'll take you to him. See if you're interested in that job. Could be worth something.
Hmm.
PvP gladiator match round 2. No, please.
Well, actually, well, fighting in the Colosseum actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Oh God, no.
I will warn you, by the way. Here in a Zircon, the rules of adventuring is different. See, in Alabaster, adventurer is a title given to those who work for the guild. The strong people go to become adventurers. Here in Zircon, where the very land is trying to kill you 24/7, the strong go into many other professions. So don't expect simply adventurers in the Colosseum should you choose to enter.
Wow.
Just a fair warning.
Offer me as
All right.
target practice? No. Why? Why? It's so mean.
All right. Well, if that's all, I have a business to run, and I'm sure you have a village to go save.
Before we do that, I'm going to be exceedingly annoying and actually see what he has in the way of daggers.
Oh, okay.
In the way of daggers. Okay, you're
Yes.
doing shopping.
Yes.
He wasn't expecting
I'm-
this.
Oh no, I have a roll table for him. His what's the word I'm thinking of? His items change consistently.
No.
Dagger.
Damn
What
it.
the hell was that
Argentina,
noise?
you cunts. Argentina, they won.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, that just came up on my phone. Yep, continue soon.
Sorry about your country.
Eh.
No, I don't want to carry a whole lot of daggers per se. I do have. He pulls out one. So he pulls out one dagger. It has a bit of a curved blade, ornate gold markings.
Hmm.
This here is a dagger of venom. I don't think I have to explain to you what venom means, do I?
No, no. Do I look like someone who needs explaining on what venom is?
I've never seen the
I
movie.
mean,
Oh, you like that, huh?
Ken looks you up and down. You know, given your complexion, I would guess that you have a lot of experience with venom.
Oh, he's being racist.
Jolie literally has like lethargic looking pale skin.
Yeah. She just kind of cocks her eyebrow up, like, okay, like, what's that got to do with anything? And like, but just doesn't say anything. She's
I
just
mean,
kinda like,
you came at him like an asshole, so he came at you like an asshole.
yeah, but she just
Racist.
cocks her eyebrow up at him. Like, so what's overly special about the dagger outside of venomous qualities?
So it's a magical weapon. First of all, it acts as a +1 dagger, but you can also use an action to coat the blade in a thick black poison. It will remain for 1 minute or until you attack something, and then the creature must sort of test their will of sorts, their constitution, or they'll take extra poison damage and become poisoned.
Oh,
It's only once per day, but it'll help you with any particularly human enemies.
oh.
I don't ask I don't ask the clientele what they plan to do with a weapon like this. I just sell it. You understand?
Well, in our profession, things like that, like honestly, prevail to be useful.
A weapon like this, I'd say, would go for kind of crunches the numbers in his head a bit. It is a rare item.
Hmm.
I'd say 3,000 gold, maybe less if you have something you're willing to trade.
Well, Julia's about 2,000, 2,100 on hand at the moment. But I'd be willing to trade one of the daggers that she's currently having in place of it.
Your daggers aren't worth that much, my guy.
No, I know. So she checks her like gold, and I was like, no, 3,000's a bit steep. Oh well, worth a try.
I mean, you do have a potion of healing that can get you some of the way, but not all of it. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Like, shame. Well, when you do get the money, perhaps after our little journey, we could talk about getting you the stagger. What do
Fair
you say?
enough. Yeah, sounds fair.
All right, I'll hold on to it for you only for a couple weeks. If you
Thanks.
decide otherwise, then we can go ahead and. Besides, if all goes well, you do have that rapier.
This is true.
So for now, Ozzy, I'm gonna go ahead and add a basic +1
Rapier.
rapier to your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Let me actually see the specifics of it before I say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so for now. I'm gonna go ahead and add a +1 rapier to you. You don't know what the weapon is.
Okay.
Go ahead and refresh your page. It's right there.
Yep.
Yeah, since you don't know what the weapon is or what it be.
Yes.
As far as you're aware, it's just a +1 rapier.
Yep. What do we got? Short sword.
All right, so you guys got some information, some decent information about the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got extra quests, that extra guide. What are you gonna do?
I think it's probably about time we meet up with our companions and compare notes.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
All right, so you guys start making your way towards the temple. Scott and Morrow, after that long
Wake up!
trek with them. Yeah, wake up.
I don't want to wake up.
Wake up! Although, if anyone should be had that said to them, it should be Ozzy because it's like fucking 4 a.m. for him.
No, 7 o'clock
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, well, still, it's
No,
early.
Stream
So,
started about 6 o'clock.
Morrow, you're looking for ruins, and Show was copying down maps, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will say, given your check, you do find out about the city of Alatoria, which is the kind of the border between the normal Zircon and the White Barrens. You do know there's a bunch of ruins in the White Barrens. Give me a history check with advantage because you're in the library.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, no. Okay, history. Okay.
Historia.
History with advantage.
Because
So
they're surrounded by books.
it's with advantage because he's looking it up right now. So you roll twice.
Surrounded by dead cows.
Or horses.
Or horses.
Okay,
I
roll
mean,
again,
yeah,
just-
books have been bound with horse leather.
Or one of the weird creatures of D&D. Vegas, roll second time just because you're rolling advantage.
Oh, okay.
Roll double time.
Double tap, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 19.
Okay, good.
So, you learn very specifically about the White Barons. 700 years ago, before the kind of reunification of Paradisia and Palamithia, which you guys, as we determined earlier, don't really know anything about, Paradisia, there was a war in the lower regions of Zircon near the White Barons. Zircon as a whole, but especially near White Barons, where essentially a group of cultists was trying to revive what turned out to be the god of envy, who was sealed away by the other gods millions of years ago. And throughout this process, some servants of the god, as his power grew, started a war in Zircon, and the White Barons are essentially all that's left of the war, which is why it's so full of ruins. Zircon used to be a beautiful country that's since been razed by godly power. And the fact that Karius was able to manage to go against that wave of power to rebuild it to what it is now says a lot about him and his people. The White Barons are white of ash from everything that was left over, essentially. That is what you learned of the area.
Wow.
Anything else you two want to do at the library before you meet up back with your party?
The ball is in your court.
Is there any other information that we do need?
The ball is not in mine.
Oh? Any information you want to gather?
Can we look into the sandstorms in Ashford?
Investigation check.
Can I help?
Normal.
Sure. If he's helping, then advantage.
19
Right,
or
nice.
28.
28. I'll take that any day of the week.
So you do find the specifics of Ashford by looking directly into it. It's a week's travel west of here. Very easy to find. Um, there's no like specific landmarks for traveling to it. You didn't get none of you seem to get any proper information finding it. Just a direction west, kind of a few stars to look for. You don't read any about sandstorms since they're relatively new. Though you do know that Ashford back during 700 years ago, when Zircon was still healthy, was an area blessed with magic that kind of imbued the land itself too. And nowadays, Ashford is a main source of of stone and clay for the rest of Zircon, since their stone and clay is imbued with magic to be stronger and withstand the elements more.
I see. Okay.
That's as far as you
Um,
get from it.
Okay.
Then I
Okay.
probably
That's
time to
fine.
meet back up and compare notes,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
All right, you look over at Theobon, let him know you guys are ready to leave. Of course, just follow me out. Make sure
Oh,
he does check to make
Theobon.
sure he doesn't check to make sure you guys put all your books back that you borrowed.
Yeah, of course, Theobon. Don't be so silly.
After that, you guys are let back outside the temple. The guards kind of give you a nod. Have a good day.
You too.
Mm. All right,
Oh my god,
the
guys,
party.
where were you?
We ran into an old friend.
Let me guess.
Oh,
Fareed.
my.
A need.
Need.
Yes.
You actually Moro. Oh yeah, Moro was there. Moro just barely showed up in time to meet Benid the first time.
Yeah, very much like Jolly last time.
Yeah.
Did he have any goodies?
He
Yeah,
had some.
here,
He had a
you
lot
want-
of information.
More information than he had inventory.
Yeah.
You only specifically asked for a dagger, so you only showed you a dagger.
That's true. You only asked him for a very specific thing. For all we know, he could have had a lot of stuff in that infinite magic bag of his.
Well, it seems we've got. He's given us a job in the next 3 weeks, and he's lent me this. And Jolie holds up the rapier on loan.
Joe, give me
Could make us a bit
Arcana
of
check.
gold on the way when the time comes.
Joe, give me an Arcana check as Jolie shows you the
20.
sword.
Nice.
So, Ozzy, do you explain what the sword was? Like, because just a basic +1 rapier.
She basically kind of like pulls it out, like so. She's kind of sort of not so much affixed it to her belt or anything like that, but she's kind of affixed it into like her attire, so it's sort of kept in place. So she's moving about, and so as she's pulled it like out and holding it in, like holding it aloft for like to say like, yeah, he's given this on loan to us. So yeah.
So, show as Ozzy explains to you this beautiful +1 rapier, you do notice a sort of blue shine to the weapon. In your experience with magic and magical items, a +1 weapon will be considered an uncommon magical item, which would be green. This is blue, which is rare.
Oh,
He did
that's
say
a
it's
very
rare.
powerful item.
Which
It
means there's
must
more
have
to, there's more to his weapon than just.
properties. Yeah. It must have more properties that you could unlock. Maybe if you attune to it.
You
Sounds-
can take a short rest to attune to it.
Cool. Okay, well then I might make use of that information now. So Jolie
Or it
like
could be
affixes it to her
cursed.
actual
And then you die.
what?
Or it could be cursed and then you die if you attune to it. Up to you. Have fun.
I'm not afraid of that.
I'm assuming Hole doesn't have identify.
I actually do have identify.
Oh my god.
Fine, I'll identify it.
You want to identify it?
Sure. It'll take 10 minutes.
All right.
10
As you,
whole minutes.
As you stand there identifying the weapon, you see, you guys watch as a Hole's eyes sort of glow with this like arcane blue energy, kind of flickering as these eyes dart back and forth from the sword, as if reading some invisible arcane runes. 10 minutes, you kind of like get a pulse in your mind. Hole. This is a Dragon Slayer rapier.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh.
Wait,
So-
did Vanit
Dragon
or did
Slayer?
did Vanit
So-
say anything about a dragon? Because he
So
just
to be
gave you
specific-
Dragon Slayer.
To be specific of how this works, it is a finesse weapon, so you can use your dex instead of your strength, which is good for you. It's a +1 rapier most of the time. So if you hit any weapon of a dragon, like a dragon, including dragon turtles, wyverns, dragonborn,
Yep.
Oh,
it does
no.
an extra 3d6 points of damage. Which, by the way, do count towards a crit if you get a crit.
Nice. All right. That sounds like a fun fucking thing to have.
It does not require attunement, by the way. It just exists.
That's
So let
cool.
me go ahead and change that rapier out for a dragon slaying variant.
Cool. Let me know when to refresh.
Okay, delete the rapier.
Boop, boop, boop.
So did Vanit want something from us?
All right, go ahead and
Well-
refresh.
Our firstborn
He-
child. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he wanted a nice fox rug.
Whoa. Whoa.
He basically, outside of the location information he gave to us, he did say that there was a cave he came across that was that might have a lucrative opportunity for us all if we're willing to make the trek out with him. He did say that it was guarded by a creature of some sort, and gave us the rapier on loan. So, given what you've identified, I would imagine
We're fighting a dragon.
we're fighting a dragon of some kind.
Lovely.
Okay, okay. Can I ask if there's any subtle details of what this dragon might be?
No,
Who are you
We-
gonna ask?
he did not give us any information. He is, and like Jolie points to the specific marketplace, he is in there in a green tent. So we can
I
go
will
back.
say, Jolie, you get the sense that he didn't just not give you information. He was very specifically avoiding telling you guys what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
even
I
directly
picked up.
said he didn't want you guys getting the cold shoulder.
And
that-
before the rapier actually, or whatever the hell it is, doesn't actually fight the dragon, we have to engage a battle of wits with him or something. I don't know.
Seduce the dragon.
It's to do well.
Yeah.
I'm your man. I'll take one for the team.
Well, technically you also have a dragonborn right here, which I feel like it's more compatible.
Let me have
No,
this.
it would just do more damage.
I mean,
on
you could certainly try.
Like,
Give me
if
that
there's no
dragon
attunement
dick.
to it. Anyhow,
Or do you see?
The true sea.
anyhow, we can always go back to his stall over in the marketplace and badger him for more information. I suppose I'm not against doing the shift or the job. It sounds like fun.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
shit.
money to be
Whatever.
made for sure.
Where there's money to be made, there's profit to be had.
Oh, brilliant.
Dragon's Hoard might have some magical scrolls that I would
Exactly.
be interested in.
Ooh,
Mhm.
yes.
I'm sure there'd be something of use something there that we could all make use of.
So we want to do that?
I'd say so.
Let's do it.
He did say that he's here for a festival, so he'll be leaving for the job in about 3 weeks. So I'd say we could probably do the quickest job on our itinerary and then make it back in time?
Yeah, you guys could do that.
All
And
right.
just remember, he did point you guys out a place you could find guides if you're so inclined.
Yeah.
Thank you for the redeems. Ooh, woo.
Did he say about any points of interest in this town?
We didn't ask him
Points
about
of
the
interest.
town
Well,
too
he-
much, to be perfectly honest.
He did say that he did mention the Colosseum for some reason or another. He gave me this. What was the flyer for? It was for like some gladiator.
It's a job that the
Yeah.
person who runs the Coliseum, or one of the people who runs the Coliseum, had, but it didn't really specify what the job was.
Oh, I
He
assume that-
specifically said that the guy wasn't saying information until someone accepted the job.
Yeah.
So in other words, Banya didn't have the information anyhow.
Basically, it's
He
just
didn't know
saying there's a
specific.
job here, but you have to show up and ask about it to figure out what it is.
Yeah. And by that, I would probably assume that it would be consent to doing the job.
Yeah, you have to consent to doing the job before you find out what the job is, which is hella sketch.
Yeah.
The Coliseum is also where you can find potential guides, by the way.
Well, we should probably go there to get a guide.
Hire a guide? Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. All right.
Not
that sounds
necessarily
like a good plan.
participate in what the bullshittery is going on over there, just to find a guide.
Maybe if you insist.
No, I don't. I've
Okay.
experienced this before. I don't want to re-experience it.
What are you talking about? We've never been to a.
Colosseum.
Yes, we have.
Alex has.
I have.
Oh, so you? Yeah,
Yes,
because you have the
oh.
same character.
Well, I had a friend who actually fights in the Colosseums.
Well, you
Yeah,
might
but,
say your
you're-
friend.
Well, that friend ain't here.
Yep, he's not here. At
Well,
least
the
from
fri-
my knowledge.
He might. I mean, yeah. As far as your guys' knowledge is, he's not here. But who knows? Maybe the DM could have done some funny shit.
Yeah. You can never really account for what the DM wants to do. So yeah, I'd say we could either find some guides over at the Colosseum, or find our own way. If you guys found any specific directions while you were doing what you guys were doing.
I mean,
I think we found similar information.
I feel like maybe
Yeah.
our best
Although-
bet is probably to go over to the Coliseum then and find a guide, at least someone who knows the layout of the desert.
That sounds fair to me.
So you guys make your way west of town. Given the information you guys have found thus far, I'd say you can find the Coliseum relatively easy without any checks.
Okay, I like that. No
After-
rolling.
Yeah. After some walking, past that original, and you guys find it, you come across this large temple-like structure. Nothing as grandiose as as Carius' temple, but
Oh shit.
still very fancy. You do see like a bit of a marketplace nearby, but it's merely about the structure. There are quite a few people kind of walking the halls up and down the.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome thing. So I got distracted with whatever what Alex was doing on his screen.
So I was moving the zoom around and I kind of lost track of where we were. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so
But
you
you might have
walking
had
down.
the structure on.
You do see a couple guards kind of look over you. You're people coming up to a kind of gladiator arena with weapons. You lots, what can I do for you?
Guides. We're looking for guides. To take us around the desert.
You'd have to come to the arena to do that.
We were told there were
We were
guides here.
told that this was the best place to go for people who can get us to where we need to go.
Well, any travelers who are currently in the area are either out doing their own business or maybe in their rooms in the arena. Most of the travelers here are here to fight.
Here for
So they have a
fights.
room here. Yeah, they have a room here. keep a close eye on our money makers. You understand?
Of course.
Those,
Then why did we come here?
well,
We're
wait,
told.
yeah, there was. Well,
Fucking
wait,
Healing told us
wasn't
that.
there a job?
Oh no, no, no! Please no.
No,
Okay.
like with like both Maddox and Jolie like looking at Moro like
The guard,
shut the fuck up.
the guard's ears perk up at the Moro saying that.
Oh no. Oh, we're
No.
fucked.
Ah, I see. You're here to speak to the
Crap.
boss.
Not
Yes,
great.
the boss. Mhm.
I'm gonna go drink. Bye.
As you do that, a couple guards step behind you. Come on, follow me.
Oh shit, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're being kidnapped. Help! I'm being oppressed.
He
They're
kind
not
of leads
telling
you.
you.
Shit.
He kind of leads you to like the top floor of the Coliseum. Looking inside, you do see this nice kind of like these nice ornate stands, the pit at the bottom, a couple of rooms up here just as office space, gambling halls, bars. Everything you'd want in an arena.
Of course. All the amenities you could expect.
It's a stadium, pretty much, is what you're looking at a medieval stadium.
Yeah.
The guards lead you to a room, like give a very specific knock before the door opens. Inside, you see a large ornate desk, some shelves, everything you need, everything a Coliseum would ever need. You see a chair kind of turned around backwards. Yes, escort them in, escort them in. The guards kind of, good luck. Close the door behind you.
Oh, we're fucked.
Thanks, Moro.
My butthole is thoroughly puckered now, boys.
Just don't
Oh
pull
shit,
a
the
muscle
music
while you're
stopped.
clenching.
Oh no, this is serious.
The vault turned to you, the voice kind of, so, I hear you're, inquiring about the job.
No.
Well,
One of our
we
companions
is a little too
offhandedly
generous.
mentioned it.
The manager turns around. You see a large built half-orc, tattoos over his face, gray skin, no hair. He puts his hands in front of the table, removes them, and there's now a smaller chair facing away from you.
Mm.
The voice picks up again.
Oh, no.
You notice very quickly it's not the half-orc talking. I need you to understand. This job is very hush-hush.
Yeah, kind of
Okay.
gathered that when we heard about it.
And got fucking kidnapped.
You see the half-orc kind of bending down to the tiny chair, whispering something. My partner here tells me that you're foreigners. That's actually useful to me. At this point, the tiny chair turns around, and you see a little yellow salamander sitting on the chair.
Aww.
All right, this is
Nice to meet
this
you.
is dream.
Nice to meet you. You
Oh.
could call me the salamander.
Oh, oh god.
Hate him.
I own these costumes, as I'm sure you could tell. Now, my employees have been gathering information, and we suspect that a group of people are planning to interfere with the gladiator matches. We don't know it's to get money, to make an attempt at Lord Carius, who will be watching. Maybe to fill a grudge. Point is, we don't really have any information. Now, we would like your group, as foreigners, to sort of play spy for us. As if you're a group of foreigners wandering around looking kind of cockeyed, examining the sights and wonder.
Well,
Of course, However, this
It's like, well, this sounds very sketchy. Wanting foreigners, I understand it kind of comes to your advantage having unknown players looking after whoever it is you're trying to protect. But at the same time, if things go tits up, we make the perfect scapegoats for who to lay blame on. So
I'm glad you
you
have a. I'm
you'll
glad to
have to
see you have a
give.
head on your shoulders, lass.
Sorry.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you can see that. You can see it. Now, we are of course willing to pay you. But as I said, luckily there are 4 of you, which makes this really easy to plan out. The outer arena has 3 floors, and then we also need somebody to investigate the gladiators. If someone's trying to rig the match, it makes sense to have someone actually fighting in the pits. We do have a spot open. We can give it to one of you if you're
Oh,
so
God.
inclined.
I don't want any
Just
of
the one.
this.
The other 3 will be investigators. If
No,
everything goes
why
smooth,
are you doing this show? Fuck you.
if everything goes smoothly, then turns out our fears are for nothing. You'll all still get paid 150 gold just for your day of work. But if you do uncover something, and you do stop it, how's 500 gold each sound? Of course, you're still more than allowed to gamble in the halls as well, if you want to make a bit extra.
Understandable.
Sounds like
I
fun.
also heard from my guards you're looking for guides amongst the many adventurers here. Well,
Well,
if one
seems
of
your
you is
guards are quite the gossip maids.
Yeah.
well, I'm pleased to tell you if you accept this job, since one of your party would be a gladiator, you would have access to the gladiator rooms. Win-win, don't you say?
Oh, Lord. All right, well, here we go.
So it's like, excuse us a second. And so it's like
Of course,
Death
take your
says
time.
more, and it's like, okay, so who's fucking doing what? Who's
Fox was peeing his
investigating? Who's being the
pants.
gladiator?
The fox doesn't want any part of this.
All right, I'll be the gladiator. I'll go down in the arena.
Of course, of course. What's your name? So we know how to introduce you.
Just Jolie. Jolie works.
Julie, of course. Now, do bear in mind, you don't have to win. You just have to be there to investigate.
Uh huh.
If you do win, you are still entitled to the 1,000 gold prize.
Damn.
Okay, that
That's
works.
beyond me. I don't care who wins,
That's
as
fair.
long as it's fair. You understand.
Of course.
The actual gladiator matches will be in at the near the end of the King's Age, roughly 3 weeks from now, just before the festivals end.
Okay.
More than enough time, I'm sure, for you and whoever you hire as a guide to do whatever it is you need to do.
Well, we have a few things to do while we're in this region of the country. Um, from what I understand, our quickest route would be hiring someone to take us to Ashford, sort out whatever's going on there, and then make it back with what, a week to go. So we can fulfill whatever you need to do once we get back from Ashford. If that
I don't
sounds.
care about the specifics, Les. As long as the
Oh,
job is done, I don't care what you do in the meantime.
Oh,
The,
okay.
the less we know about each other, the better.
This is
Don't you agree?
This is the
I'm
most
simply just
easy
saying that
kidnapping ever.
we can do what we need to do and still make it back. And do what you need of us.
Of course, of course. Now, just to agree on the deal,
Hmm.
you let's shake on it. You see, as he says that, the half orc behind him, who has yet to say a single word out loud, sort of hold his hand out. Of course, you'll be shaking like a pen in his hand. My paws are a little too small.
Yeah, understandable. Shake the
Come on,
orc's hand.
give me a perception check.
All right.
Oh no.
Perception. Sorry, okay, down here. There we go. God damn it.
Oh, let me
You are alive.
do
That's
my
all you
roll.
perceive.
Let me do my roll. Okay. You go to shake his hand. He kind of, double handshakes your hand. Think it's a little weird, maybe just be local. As his hand pulls away, you notice this sort of golden bangle now attached to your right arm.
Oh fuck.
Tracker, you see, in case you decide to run off. As I said, the information has to be hush hush.
You've been put in the witness protection program.
No.
Well,
This
that
is quite the
suits me,
opposite.
given my backstory.
This is the opposite. If you betray us, take the information somewhere else, or just run off, we can find you, and we will find you.
I have no intention of betraying your interests. Once I agree to something, I make sure to do it.
Of course. Now, to keep up my end of the deal, Garmel. At that word, you hear as another shorter half orc that comes from a room in the back. We have our final gladiator. Show her and her friends to their room. In the north side, please. Yes, of course, my lord. At that, the half orc Garmel, come, follow me.
So we
Sort
follow
of
along.
lead you down to the lower floors, even beyond the 30 floors of the actual arena, to the northern barracks.
Yep.
New map.
New map.
Messy
A
map.
very simple map because I didn't want to spend 20 million years on it.
Uh,
All right.
I think you could have at least given a couple million years of work to it.
This is your room. We have a bed, vanity. You're free to use as much as you wish. Your friends can be down here, but not without you. They can explore the barracks even if you're in your room, but you have to be in the barracks for them to be here. Safety, you understand?
Mm-hmm. She's just nods.
All right. Enjoy your stay, and good luck.
I'll try.
I
Yeah.
won't, but thanks. Oh, the music changed again.
Dun,
All
dun,
right.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh, you guys are free to explore.
All right. All right. So I suppose we should get to snooping.
Yep.
I suppose with the layout of the hallway, one of us can, or some of us can, each do some investigations in either one of those rooms. Maybe two for the main foyer.
Sure.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah,
Sure.
makes sense to me. Alrighty, who's going where?
I'll check one of the rooms.
I'll knock this door
don't
down. No, I don't
Nearly
actually
not
knock
tokens
it
for
down.
everybody.
I might investigate. Yeah, I'll investigate the foyer with Hope.
Hey,
Oh, we don't have enough, do we? All right, I'll investigate a room.
no, it's fine. We'll do it this way. All right, Alex,
Huh?
you knock on the door.
I do.
It's silent. You hear no noise, other than your knocking.
Can I knock one more time?
You knock again. Still no response.
Okay.
I don't want to be rude.
Looks-
I mean, I could try and kick the door down, but that seems incredibly rude.
Well, do you have any lock picking ability?
No.
Uh,
I'm not a thief. I'm a fucking
You do see
archer.
Alex. Give me a perception check.
A perception check, okay. Oof.
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no one watching you.
Oh,
If you're gonna try to do something, now's the time.
All right, I'll
See
kick
if
the
the
door. I'll
door's
try and
unlocked.
kick the door in. Is
Strength
that a
check.
strength check?
Yeah. You kick the door. Seems pretty sturdy. As you lift your leg kick again, you hear a voice come from over here. Oi! Leave the rooms alone.
Oh,
Kicking your own door for all I care, but leave the others alone.
oh. Okay. I guess I'm done.
Not
It was.
getting it.
By the way, I would like to point out that as at your kick, still no response.
I kind of imagined it. The first thing that would have happened would be a response from the other side of the door.
Can I?
Just try the door.
Can
Moral-
I?
Okay. ahead,
If I
sir.
hear Alex kicking the door, can I go help him?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, let
Oh.
me see. Do I hear Alex kicking the door? Nope.
No, you do not.
You don't even see the
I'm
couches around
I'm
you.
singing to myself.
You hear the guard
100%.
yelling, but you don't hear what it's saying. Well, speaking of,
Hold on. Let me try.
hold on. Speaking of Hole and Jolie, you guys walk into a sort of a lounge area with a few chairs and what seems to be a kind of glass dome with the model of the arena in it. Hole, give me an Arcana check.
Oh no. 10.
You sense a little bit of magic come from the area, though you don't know exactly what it is. You do spot what seems to be. I don't have a model for him, so I'm using this. If it would show up. Thanks, Roll20.
Is it another salamander?
No. You do see what seems to be a man.
I thought that was a ghost.
Tiefling.
For a second, I thought that was a ghost. We're gonna get some Charles Dickens shit in here.
It is a whisper.
Yeah, turns out I am a M.H.P. Lovecraft.
Without the racism.
Yeah. Without
I
the
mean,
racism and constant paranoia.
Depends what kind of game you guys are trying to run. Anyway. So you guys come up, you see a tiefling male, kind of sort of sitting on the couch. He has a long sword. You're not quite sure what the type of sword is, though. You do see
He's pulling his cock out.
you do see a purple glint to the weapon. Show.
Mm-hmm.
The man has long black hair pulled, like some part of it pulled into a sort of a ponytail in the back. Think of like a basic samurai essentially haircut essentially. Deep red skin, yellow eyes. Looks to be about 5'7". He's wearing these elegant black and blue robes. And seems to just be doing some basic maintenance on his sword.
Does he have his hood up?
No, the hood is down. But they just have this one
Oh.
because I forgot to get a token for him.
Fair enough.
Hey there, big fella.
No,
a
Ozzy.
re- oh. That's
No,
a really...
what was it
It's like,
typed?
oh no.
No. I'm replying to what you typed, Ozzy.
Oh, okay.
So you're
a
saying,
really big
Do
sword you got
tieflings
there.
come fire?
Not this. Think I could have a swing with it?
Oh.
give me a charisma check.
Oh my.
I just want to
Oh,
swing
boy.
your sword, big boy.
Oh god, no.
Jesus Christ.
He kind
What
of
has this
looks
become?
over to you. Who said you could sit down next to me,
Oh,
foreigner?
fuck.
You just seem
Priest.
so lonely. Your body said I could.
I sat here by myself on purpose, so I can work on my gear. I just said, you see it. You kind of like sitting, like he has like there's a pouch of like equipment like on your back, kind of digging into it. Would you please move?
Fine. But you know 4 hands works better than 2. Why don't I help you?
Oh my.
No, this is my family weapon. You understand? I'm not letting any foreigner touch it. Any stranger, really. No offense, meant, of course.
Oh.
Are one of you the the 16th gladiator, by
That would
chance.
be me.
At that point, he looks over at Jill Lee. A rogue. Fast. Not strong, but dexterous. I've been looking forward to fighting you.
Oh my.
We'll see whose lifeblood ends up on the arena floor.
Maybe. I expect
Don't expect a fair fight.
decent fight.
Don't expect a fair
Oh, there's no such thing as a fair fight in Zircon, lass.
fight. No. That's true.
Yeah, you were examining the orb, were you not?
Sorry.
You were examining the giant table in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a scrying orb. Allows the gladiators to see what's going on in the arena, so they can watch while they rest. Wouldn't it be relaxing to have your fighters kind of mingling amongst all the spectators?
It
Stressful.
makes sense
Understand.
for everyone to know who they're fighting next, I suppose. Well,
Also, do you mind telling your friend over there to stop trying to kick my room door down?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh,
don't mind him. He's just
He's
looking
just
for
At that moment, you kind of notice the guard yelling at Alex again, "Get away from the door!"
he's a special learner.
Oh.
Be nice to him.
Okay, so now that whole
The carriage that took me to school was a little shorter.
now that Hole has walked away, Jolie's pulled her mask down and is smiling rather sinisterly at the guy. I imagine we're going to have a very interesting fight.
Intimidation check.
Oh.
Uh,
That intimidation's
okay.
gonna come off as rather
Yes,
shallow.
and I have proficiency in this too. Boop. And that was a shit roll. Fuck you.
I have proficiency in this. Rolls a fucking crit failure.
Well, let's see what he rolls.
Please be even worse than me.
Let's see. It's just charisma for him. He looks at you.
Oh no.
We'll see how long you last against my sword.
At least I
Please
won't be
make it-
burning in the
Please
sunlight.
make it interesting for me.
Sorry.
But please make it interesting for me.
Oh, given my current way of life, I'm sure we'll have an interesting fight one way or another.
Mayhaps. At that, he goes back to sharpening his blade. Do basic maintenance, you know. Like I said, you do notice that like the sword itself has like an ornate bluish silver blade to it. It has these kind of like blue, like this nice blue, like deep blue metal kind of inlined throughout the blade. This elegant pattern. As he holds it, you do see a hint of a purple glint to it.
Mithril? Can I do a perception check on it?
You can. You're the one standing in front of him.
Sorry.
You're the one standing in front of him. You can perception check it.
Alrighty, perception.
Access, yeah. It's not mithril, as far as you're aware.
Hmm.
You know enough about magical items to know purple means very rare.
Okay.
Rarer than rarer than your Dragon Slayer.
Yeah,
Rapier, very least.
obviously.
You don't know exactly what his blade does. Joe, go ahead and give me a perception check because you were next to him.
So it's like a separate perception in comparison to
Yeah,
what I just rolled.
yeah, different. And now an Arcana check.
Oh, okay, so Arcana.
No. This is just a show. This is a show.
Ah,
You did notice that while you sat next to him, you did feel a bit of a shiver, like, up your back, like a cold shiver.
Oh, his sword touched my back.
He touched my
No, it
no
didn't.
square.
You just kind of felt the air. The air around you was cold. It was colder near him than it was the rest of the arena. Only a little bit.
You do frost magic. Anyways, I just whisper shout that out. Like,
All right, so
Alright.
Jolie's just gonna pull her mask back up and head back to Alex or Mannix.
Oh boy. I'm in
Okay.
trouble.
You
You
have
don't
any-
want to come
Moro!
over here.
Yep.
Do you knock?
Yeah, I'll knock, but I actually wanted to roll a perception to see if there's any more guards or any other
Yeah.
people around.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll perception. Well, actually, investigate. Yeah, you're just looking to see. You can just jump. Look at perception.
Perception or investigation, either one.
No, there's a difference. Perception.
Perception is tied to intelligence?
Wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom. Yeah,
Yeah.
wisdom. Investigation is tied to
Here.
intelligence.
Yeah. Your skills are in alphabetical order. Keep that in mind.
Plus
Yeah, there's-
9.
There was 2 guards over
I've
here.
always thought-
Guarding the stairwells. You do see some guards like way over here. Just kind of the general area. They don't seem to have a problem with you knocking on the doors. You get the sense that like they were told that your group was here to investigate. So as long as you don't break any rules, you have more freedoms to kind of go around than you should.
Okay. And by the way, was there anybody in the room or?
So you knock on the door, no response right away. Knock again. You do hear a faint, yes, who is it?
Oh, just. Oh, I don't know how to start a conversation. Says, is there anyone in here, or we're just
Yes.
meeting other contestants?
The door opens up. You see a woman with dark gray skin, green eyes. She has long white hair tied into a braid that kind of falls over her right shoulder. Roughly 5'6". She kind of looks at you. I take it to mean you're the 16th gladiator?
No, I'm actually a friend of the 16th.
And what does that have to do with me?
We're just meeting a competition. That's all.
Oh my god, show. She's a mom
she
and
has a
she's
dead
about
mom.
to die.
She has a dead mom hair.
Different braid. Different braid.
Oh my god, show. It's terrible.
This
No, all
isn't the
dead
character.
moms
But
have the same hairstyle.
this isn't the character, but screw it. It's the closest I'll get.
Oh my gosh, that's an elf.
Oh.
Let me change the fucking size. Good old roll 20. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
Just realized I could zoom in a little closer and get a better perspective here.
So yeah. Just looks at you. So you're meeting the competition. I suspect you're not here just for that.
Let's just say not exactly, but that's one of my main things. It's just meeting a competition, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. One of. So what's the other?
I want to keep that secret as much as I can.
So you came to me to ask me about something, well, without asking me about the thing because it's a secret. You're
No, I
not the
got
brightest. You're not the brightest dragon in the brood, are you?
I never am. Oh, I never am.
Mm.
So, what do you usually do for a living, or what brought you here?
What do you do
You
for a
have-
living? I'm a
Are you
courtier. I fucking kill-
give me a charisma check, Moro.
Charisma? Okay.
Charisma.
Show me a spot.
Oh,
Oof.
oh no.
Not good.
If you're trying to get information on the
Competition.
competitors, maybe asking them directly isn't the best outlook. I traveled the desert.
Granted.
How's that for an answer? I travel the deserts.
That's at least good enough for me for now. Anyway, I'll have it. I'll let you go back to your room and whatnot.
Give me a perception check.
Perception?
Tomorrow?
Okay.
Yeah. Looking, just do a quick look around the room. You do see on her desk, which has kind of been fitted to work as a workbench. You do see a bow that she's currently that's currently in the middle of maintenance, as well as a quiver sitting next to it. You can't really see much about what this bow and quiver are. You do know the quiver has a shine of green, the bow a shine of blue.
Okay.
Well, is that all?
Essentially, for now. Thank you.
Well, when you're ready to stop being coy and really ask what it is, come let me know. I'll think about it. I've actually closed the door.
Okay.
What are you
I'll
gonna do?
probably head back to the rest of the others then.
Okay.
And I'll probably tell them I kind of noticed something about her.
Can you put me in down at the door? I want to try and pick old mate's door.
You can do it yourself. You're on PC
Yes.
now.
Yes, I can because I have thieves tools. I can pick his door.
No, I mean you can move your own character now
Oh.
because you're on PC.
Yes, I am. I just haven't figured out how to move my character yet.
Pick and drag. Well, you have the mouse tool selected.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to pick his door.
First things
basically
first.
gonna be like,
Sleight of
guys,
hand check.
keep a lookout.
Sleight of hand check.
Okay. So sleight of hand. How do I do that? Sleight of hand. There we be. Boop. Please be good. 11. Not bad.
Let's see. Okay. The guards don't seem to notice you. Just try and pick the lock. Go ahead and roll your. It's Dex plus your Dex plus proficiency, I believe, is your thieves tools. Let me see. Yeah, so Dex plus your proficiency bonus. So just do a basic Dex check and add
Modified.
whatever your proficiency modifier is.
So I know about the Death Mom hairstyle. I got it.
Yeah.
I got the reference. I just
So,
didn't think you need to bring it up.
So your proficiency is +3, so a total of 18.
Plus 2.
No, that's your Dex bonus. But you also got to add +3 for proficiency bonus because you're proficient with thieves tools.
Oh yes, true. Yes.
So you got 18. Yeah, I mean, it just takes a quick second. The locks aren't that hard. Just kind of feel it in, then click.
Fairly simple.
It's like picking a Skyrim
open.
lock.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go in? You going in?
Yep.
Stealth check.
All right. Diddly do.
Oakley dokley.
Stealth.
Um,
25. All right.
+8. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
The guard-
he's ridiculous when it comes to sneaky shit.
Yeah, the guards don't notice you. Let me see if the guy you're talking to notices you.
I imagine he's too busy focusing on his fucking sword to notice the little
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem to notice you. All right. So you sneak into the room. The room is, the same as your room, same layout, bed, workbench, the dresser built in. You see, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to investigate his armoire or whatever.
Yeah,
that's-
go ahead and investigate.
Alright,
Plant a bug.
investigational. Jesus, 23. Fuck yeah.
Nice. You find a few spare clothes, still as nice as the other ones. You do find a book. What languages do you know?
Languages. I do common, thieves' cant, and undercommon.
You have no idea what the book says.
Oh,
It looks like a
filter it
bunch of
anyway.
gibberish to you.
I speak
filter it
Infernal
anyway.
and Orc.
You're not in the room.
Oh, that's true. Fuck.
What do I speak?
I don't know. What do you speak?
Let me check.
Do you understand the
Celestial
words that are coming
common-
out of my
Just
mouth?
okay.
You know Celestial, Common, Elvish, Primordial, and Thieves' can.
Okay.
Man,
so
the
not useful
multilinguist
here.
over here.
And
What about
then
whole?
Whole speaks Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
So none of us would be able to read it.
You don't know. Only you're in the room.
Yeah.
All
True.
all you know is that you can't read it.
All right. Well, then I will. I'll pilfer the book anyhow. Fuck this
okay.
guy.
Damn.
I'll check under his bed too. I'm basically just looking for any sort of information as to this
That's where
fucking
you
dude.
found his pack. That's just where you found his pack under the bed.
Is there anything in his pack?
I mean, a few letters written in the same language.
All right. Then I shall leave and use and lock the door on my way out and close it.
Okay. Since you're locking it from the outside with the key, give me another dex check. Plus proficiency. You're essentially using your thief souls trying to lock it.
Please be good. Fuck yes.
Yeah, that works. Also, give me a sleight of hand check just to see how well you covered your tracks.
Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, cool.
Pretty fucking well.
All I need to know.
Cool. All right.
Let me just roll for my thing. Yeah, okay, cool. Don't worry about that. Yes, green is uncommon, blue is rare. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you manage to lock your way out the. One of the guards seems to notice you, but considering how you did it without attracting attention, he's kind of like
Just gonna play dumb.
pretends that he's not looking. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, play dumb. Yeah. Awesome.
As you do.
Yeah. Like I'm guessing that these type of shenanigans happen all the fucking time. I found this book, but I can't read dick of it.
Probably.
Who wants to?
I'll try.
I can-
Show you
Sure,
can't
yeah.
read it. It
I
looks
have
like
a
gibberish to you.
spell.
Moro, you can't read it. It doesn't look like it to you. Alex, you gonna try?
Sure, why not?
Alex, you can actually read it.
Oh,
It's,
Jesus,
written
what
in
language
Infernal.
is it?
It's written in Infernal. You know what a tiefling would know.
Ah, it's true. I knew that, clearly. What does it
You look
say?
at the book. It seems to be a sort of like collection of sort of like a history of a noble family from Zircon, known as the Fukunaga clan.
That sounds Japanese.
It is Japanese. That's where I got the name from. The it sort of goes over like different tidings of the thing, as well as like different letters that have been sent to the guy. You learn. Go ahead and give me an investigation check as you read through the book.
Investigation, alright? Sure.
Perfect. Reading through the book and learning through like whatever letters or kind of stuff in the book, you will learn the guy's name is Rai Fukunaga. He's the current heir to the Fukunaga clan, and seems from what you gather, they're a clan of guards who work directly near Carius. At the moment, Rai is currently.
I thought at first you said Rawhide when he first said his
No, yeah.
name. I was gonna say
Let
that.
me- yeah,
What a
let-
fantastic name.
Let me write his name for you. There you go. Yeah, so from what you gather, he's currently
What a name.
working on improving his skills to better serve Lord Carius once his father steps down.
Nice.
So he is in service of the guy we're also trying to uncover the plot of.
No. Carius is the god that controls Zircon. He is the
Okay.
tiefling god of fire and energy.
Okay.
His family directly works with Carius as protectors.
Yep.
That's what you gather, Alex.
Oh, okay.
It's your choice if you want to tell the party or not, honestly.
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. Makes
Alright,
sense.
so yeah, you just take a quick minute to tell the party about this. You don't find anything about like any shady groups or wanting to rig the match. You do find a letter from what might be his father, kind of expressing his the joy that his son is taking an interest in his skills, but it's kind of disappointing that he chose to do so via a showmanship like gladiator matches. But nonetheless, he will be watching.
So essentially, what the book is saying is that the father, while is proud of his I forgot where I was going with the sentence. I literally, my brain stopped working right in the middle of that sentence.
You get the sense that Ralrai is here to win, to show off his abilities.
Gotcha. Not necessarily
dismay.
because he wants to be.
No, Ralrai chose to be here, and he wants to win to show his father his abilities.
Oh, so he has daddy issues.
Mm.
We should poison his bed.
Oh my god.
So that his
Moro,
daddy...
right here. Yeah, Moro, as he typed in earlier. Do you want to tell him what you saw in the other girl's room?
So I kind of noticed that I was talking to a lady in the room, the next room. Supposedly, from what I could notice when I was talking to her, she was working on a bow, which is I could tell it was blue. A blue glim is coming from it, and some arrows.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a quiver. You didn't see the arrows. You just saw a quiver with the green glint.
Yeah.
Have
Okay.
some competition, Jolie.
What?
And sadly, I'm not that good of a talker, if you guys know. She's probably a very, very pretty much a foreigner, so I'm guessing she could be somewhat shady if we look at her more closely.
Somebody else can always try.
Someone else should try having a conversation with her. Is that what you said?
I mean, someone else can always try.
True.
There is one more room you could check, but I don't know if you guys.
That is true. There's one last room we had not checked.
This is true.
I'm rolling shit in terms of charisma and perception, so someone else should do it.
Well, let's say the most charismatic out of the group would probably be Hole, so we could all go
Me?
down.
Oh, not statistically. Hey.
Hey.
Yes, we all make out. Otherwise, I could talk to the person at the end of the
What are you doing
in the last room.
Hey.
Oh my god, what is this? What is
I'm just walking down the hallway.
What is this show?
What?
What
is
is
this
this shit? What the fuck?
Hallway.
You know this ain't stealthy, you know.
So you want to knock on her door?
Do I? Are you volunteering me to go talk to the girl or go talk to
asking you.
the other? Or me? But
I'm
what
asking
did
what
they
you.
ask you to do?
I don't know.
What do you...
I was just making a suggestion. I wasn't saying you go fucking zigzag your way down the hallway.
Well, I want to go here.
Okay.
Then I will go talk to Elf Lady.
Okay. Show, you knock on the door.
Hi.
No response.
Please let me in. I need.
Still no response.
to go to the washroom.
I'm desperate.
I'm gonna pee on your doorstep. I have to go now.
Suddenly, show has
No
become
one.
Fen.
Can I make a perception check on Hole? I mean,
Why?
like, can I hear Hole making
Can you-
like shouting all this shit?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Perception check.
You can
I
hear
hear
the splish of liquid on stone.
Oh Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna choose to ignore that.
All right, so I got 17, so yeah, I can hear the hero making a fucking commotion. So I'm gonna head down. God damn it.
Before you do, a guard sees Hole doing that. Oi! Put your pants up now and get out of here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I just went in the washroom.
There's the washroom in your gladiator's room. Go there. Stay away from that door. I was like, have you kicked out of the arena.
Piss on his door.
Everybody's so mean. No one will hold my...
Piss on his door anyway.
No, it was just an empty threat.
Hole's a wizard. He wouldn't survive a fight with a guard.
What do you mean?
You're squishy. You're a wizard.
Come at me.
Oh no.
That aside, Ozzy, what is Jolie doing?
So she's kind of gonna giggle to herself at hearing Hole getting accosted. But she's gonna knock on the elf's door.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing he's got a door, Rika.
Doing something. You hear a sigh. Yes, yeah. Oh, you're different.
Mm.
You haven't seen a silver dragon, have you?
Yeah, he's a friend of mine. Apologies about him. His
Fine.
he's a
Finally
little
decided
bit.
to stop sending your friends to do your dirty work, huh?
Oh no, we're splitting up, and
Aging the
this is my
competition?
first time in the arena, so my friends and I were splitting up and seeing what information we could gather. I should have known that that the socially awkward one of my friends, companions, would have struggled.
Give me a charisma check.
That would be.
It's a standard stat.
Yep. I found it. 13. 15. Nice.
She kind of So, what is it you really want from me?
So wait, hold on. So we're trying to find out who might possibly be wanting to kill the emperor, the king or whatever, right?
No, someone's trying to rig the matches for some reason or other. That's all you know. You don't know what their goal is.
Okay. You happen to have heard anything about some of us gladiators attempting to rig matches one way or another to try and get a specific result, or maybe even fuck with the salamander upstairs?
Don't know much about a salamander, but I mean, people have tried to rig matches before. Doesn't usually go well. Usually get thrown out by the guards or taken out by the current champion. Oof.
Okay, well,
Truth be told, everyone here is here to win, but I doubt anyone's winning that bonus match.
bonus match.
Yes. Do you seriously not know?
Oh,
The
there's a lot
salamander
we don't
didn't.
No, he didn't tell you.
He didn't tell me no. The salamander upstairs didn't
doesn't know
deem
anything
it
about
necessary
salamander.
to tell us. Sorry, what'd you say, Soon?
She doesn't know about the salamander. That's what she said earlier.
Yeah, no. Jolie's just gonna keep mentioning it.
Alright. Well, the bracket goes like this. There are 16 fighters in elimination style tournament. Everyone goes up. The winner of the tournaments gets 1,000 gold. But in order to claim it, they have to go against the current champion.
Okay, well,
Win or lose, you get the 1,000. If you win, though, you get 3,000.
okay.
And let me tell you, no one has beaten this champion ever. She's so bold, she usually lets the current gladiator bring in 2 friends, and yet she still whoops their ass.
Oh, superb.
fun.
Me personally, if I get there, I'm planning to yield the second the match starts. Not trying to get my
I thought you were about to
chest
say,
beads
I
in.
plan to yeet.
I just want 1,000
Yield.
gold. I ain't trying for the extra 3. Mm-mm.
Mm, that sounds like a smart policy, but I don't know. Supposing I make it there, I might take my chances.
You're either very brave or a fool. So,
One or the other.
Yes.
from what she kind of like gets serious for a second. From what I gathered from your not so bold friend,
Mm.
you're clearly here for more than just investigating me. What is it?
Well, I can't say that there isn't an interest one way or another in seeing what might be going on with our fellow competitors, but other than that,
I would like to
seeing
remind you,
who's
you guys are
who's
also
what.
trying to. I would like to remind you, you guys are also trying to find a fucking guide through the desert.
That's true.
That is true.
That
The
you
only
seem
other
to be
thing is
losing your.
we've got some work in the area, and we need a guide to take us to was it Ashford,
Ashford, yes.
or some
Someplace past
obscure
Ashford, yeah.
ruins to the far to the south.
Mhm. She thinks about it for a second. Well, I certainly wouldn't mind selling my expertise.
Oh.
Though at the moment, for Shardfall and Altoria.
Sorry.
She's thinking for a second. She's
Right.
Tell you what. 100 gold each trip.
Oh.
I'll even help you fight, not just act as a guide. Though, at the moment, the only one we can go to would be Ashford. You have to be back in time for the gladiator matches, of course.
Of course. That
I
was
also
my,
get that.
my line
I
of
also
thinking.
require a percentage of any loots we happen to find in the underway.
Well,
I don't care about any quest rewards, but loots. That's a no
that's
man's
fine.
land.
Well, my
100
companions
gold
and I
loot.
are tasked with just finding out the cause of the sandstorms out in Ashford, and so that was our first point of order. Since it's the least amount of travel, if you were to avail yourself to helping us, or at least lending some aid, should we find any loot or valuables, or even maybe a cut of whatever profits we make in the job, you're free to. I'm sure we can make it worth your while for some help and assistance, I suppose.
So, 100 gold now
All right.
for the job. Cover my bases.
Yep.
And we can split the loot when we get back.
Alrighty. All right.
Sounds
So you have
reasonable.
100 gold? It's 100 gold per journey. Keep that in mind.
Yes, 200 all up, basically.
300. You have 3 places to go.
Yeah, we have 3 different locations.
But I mean for Ashford, like 100 down and then 100 back.
No, just 100 for the trip.
Okay.
Because you're just paying for guide. You're just paying for a guide and for her time.
Oh, so okay, yep, gotcha. All right. Well, I've removed that from my coin purse.
All right then. Well, if we are to get to Ashford and back in time, we should leave now. Are your companions ready?
I would assume so.
One of them was looking for the bathroom.
Hands are wet.
I suppose so.
You watch as she goes back to her table. She picks up her quiver. Give me a perception check on the quiver.
Oh shit.
So that should be. Where are you? Perception.
Funny, should I do the same
God
since
damn
I
it.
noticed it earlier?
No, because now she's bringing it closer. She's gathering her stuff. Okay, good.
Okay.
You don't notice anything special about the quiver. I mean, it's green with nice gold inlays. You do notice it's empty. Weirdly enough. Yeah, she grabs her quiver, attaches it to the side of her belts, picks up her bow, quickly strings it, and then sets it onto her shoulders. And then you also notice she grabs this pair of goggles. She grabs this pair of goggles that have this strange glow to them, purple, and sets it over her eyes. What do you?
Impressive.
All
We're
right,
supposed to
so,
respond to that.
wait, so
What was-
what was it? She's put on
Wasn't
a
it
pair of goggles.
It's a strange pair of goggles with a purple glow to them. Usually, just a sign of a very rare enchantment.
Oh,
The
so-
goggles kind of clash to her look.
Okay, like,
Huh.
you know, Jolie's not necessarily one to question what people wear, I suppose, but
I mean,
I'll say,
look at what we
in
got
response to it,
traveling
she'll-
with us. I mean, are we really gonna
What are you
complain
trying
about
to
people's?
say? What are you trying to say?
I'm saying you stick out like a sore thumb. That's what I'm trying to say.
And you still could have found me at the fountain.
Fuck
Damn.
you. I wasn't looking.
Well,
I
technically,
suppose,
me and
Jolie
Bill,
will
so-
she'll pluck the like the goggles, but she'll like just kind of, I suppose, cock her eyebrow up in curiosity, but not make any sort of overt questions or comment about it.
She notices you look at the goggles. I assume you're not acquainted with drow. We don't do
Not
well in the
overly, no.
sunlight. So yeah, we don't do well in the sunlight. These goggles were made by a old friend of mine, I should say. They help block out the sunlight, so I don't go blind.
Fair enough.
Give me an investigation check on the goggles.
Investigation.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
And that one, yes.
That one.
Yes.
Woohoo!
All right, they're fancy goggles. You know nothing about them.
Nope.
What are
I don't-
goggles?
I don't
I will say, upon getting out, Mora, you would have known she wasn't wearing the goggles earlier, so I'll let you make an investigation check on them too, despite not knowing what they are. I mean this for my own benefit.
If you roll another nat 1, I'm gonna freak.
Wait, investigation?
Investigation.
Oh, let's hope.
Oh, thank God.
So, you notice the same purple glint that Jolie does. You don't know that they're meant to help block out sunlight. You do, however, being interested in it, and considering the fact that you're a bit of a tinkerer since you made your own gun, you're interested in weird technology and weird machines. You do see on the side of the goggles a little inlay of the same brand that's encompassed Zero, as well as the stamp that Zero on the letter Zero gave to you to get paid after the first quest. Well, you don't see that one. As well as the one that was on the saddles that were made for Arina's companions.
Oh.
The only one that Moro recognizes is the saddles, because you never met Zero or the stamp. But assuming you pointed out to her, to the others, they would recognize the connection to Zero.
Okay.
Show?
So
No.
she's-
No. Stop. How inconvenient it would be for her to misplace them, yeah.
We'll probably might actually ask her. She said a friend, right? Well, maybe
Well, Ozzy knows
sometime
that.
later we'll probably ask her to tell us about who we're looking for.
Yeah. Maybe. So, you guys go ahead with your new companion.
Mhm.
Leave leave the arena. Back into Casa de Car.
Oh, where are we going?
I'm adding her to the traveling party.
Oh, gotcha.
because she's with you guys, so might as well. All right. The quickest exit is out this way. I assume
Alright.
you have some food and water. It will take a week. If not, you guys can easily just pick them up at a market.
How's it go?
Yeah, I only have a 1-day ration, so
I know I have
Yeah.
rations. I
Yeah.
don't know how long or how big my ration thing is. Let me look.
That should be in like. equipment
I have a
stuff,
water
right?
skin.
me too.
Yeah,
I
but they're
have
rations.
1 day's worth of rations.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
so-
we'll need some shit.
Yeah, it's 5 silver pieces per ration, so 2 gold would get so 1 gold will get you 2 days rations.
All right, 2 gold it is.
Alright.
Well, so
Okay.
you guys are gonna be gone for roughly 2 weeks. A week is 10 days in D&D, so that's 20 days. So that unless you're planning to hunt in the desert, you get 10 gold each for rations.
10 gold. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
10 gold.
deduct it
Okay.
from
Done.
All right. So,
Dunsky.
are you guys able to keep going, or would you like to stop it here?
I think this is a good stopping point because I got
Yeah.
like maybe 5 or 10 more minutes before I'd have to stop anyway. So
All right. So, let's go ahead and call it here then.
yeah,
All right,
we'll
so
call it
how-
a session. We've
how
been
many-
streaming for like 2.5 hours anyway. So
How many rations? I think we can add that to before we.
Yeah, it's 10.
sign off.
10 gold and 20 rations. Minus 10 gold for adding 20 rations. That'd be enough to get you guys through the week.
20 rations.
I'm overweight.
Story of my life.
Wow.
Rough show.
All right.
You
There we
could
go.
you could put your rations in your backpack, you know.
The backpack still contributes to your weight.
Yeah.
It's just
Oh wait, I
like
have Tensor's floating disc. I'll just carry the rations in my floating disc.
you can't
Okay.
use your gay
I may
limp
need
hand to
help.
carry it.
My what?
Your gay limp hand to carry it.
No, it
That's
doesn't move.
yeah.
Show also you're not wearing your armor.
Oh shit!
So
He's
that-
naked.
That
Yeah,
armor
I
is
attached-
only
There's only for
it's
what?
only for when I cast Blade Song
Oh, okay, I see.
that it updates the sheet.
Wait, is that your normal armor? Just adding
My
bits of add to it?
my normal armor is at the bottom of my equipment.
Okay, cool. You already got one of the weight. No, wait. Right. I was gonna ask. You can always like have someone else carry some of your rations. You know, however you guys want to do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here though.
Yeah, we could divvy up the rations however we need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess
Alright.
next time you guys are gonna head over to Ashford, along with your new companion, Cinderfane.
yeah.
Cute.
All right.
You never asked her name, by the way. I'd like to point that out.
You.
Huh.
It's just you. Hey, you. All right. So I guess you're done now. Soon.
Yes, I am, and I'm
All
hungry.
right. Then I guess we'll go ahead and end the stream there. I don't necessarily want to point out when we're going to be doing the next session of this campaign because that hasn't really been thoroughly
Finalized.
established yet. There's still some. Oh, go
I
ahead.
am 100% ready to continue. So if we stick to our pattern, it would be the 17th.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's probably going to be some podcast stuff that's going on the 17th, so it won't be in the afternoon. And probably, if we do stream it, it's going to have to be in the evening, or we may stream it next Saturday. I don't know.
We'll find out.
Next Saturday works for me. If that
But-
Both days could
helps
work
out
for me,
anyway.
at least for
But
my note.
Anyway, to figure out, when we're going to be doing it and to be informed, please join our Discord server. It's linked down below, whether you're watching the VOD here on Twitch or on YouTube. That's where I always post the stream schedule every week. And one for next week is already up. What else? One thing I do want to mention before we get out of here is on Monday, this coming Monday, we do have the new episode, our new WTF episode of the podcast is going to be streamed here on Twitch as well. So be sure to join us for that if you can. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you everyone who watched the VOD. Thank you all for joining for another session. and we will see you next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.